Okay.
Speaking of Logan Paul, the more I hear about him and the more I read interviews, it's kind of like, man, I don't want to like you, but I kind of like you.
He gets it, man. He's like the best counterpoint to Ronda Rousey right now.
Yes.
Because she just keeps yapping. We are very draft themed today. We're going to talk some draft, but not the NFL draft per se. We're going to do our own draft, and that's a draft of fast food restaurants. It's going to be so exciting for 3 clinically overweight gentlemen. I don't think I'm overweight, but the doctor has said that his chart has said, you know what, that chart's wrong.
Listen, I don't think I'm overweight. I don't think I'm overweight. I think gravity is just like really heavy right where those scales are. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
exactly.
overweight, the world's flat.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not overweight. The doctor is wrong. I always like telling doctors they're wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to tell me that I should trust a doctor that says I'm overweight. Okay, Dr. Fauci over here.
Yeah, all right, dog. Tell me something I don't know.
That he will be going to transition to maybe a safety or a linebacker type role, which is just the subtle way of saying he is a white guy. And then the receiver, Ladd McConkey, who has like the coolest white guy name for the NFL. It's no Bumper Pool, and I'm sad that Bumper didn't go to the NFL, but Ladd McConkey, you don't even need to think about what this dude looks like. You know that he's wearing a polo that has like the top button done, the crispest khakis you've ever seen in your life, those boat shoes, the Spurries or whatever, and like he probably looks like he just came out of a frat mixer. Ladd McConkey. We are going to do a draft on fast food restaurants. These draft selections are basically like how they do it in the NFL. There's really no rhyme or reason as to why one of us will pick what we do. Some of us are going to reach, some of us are going to have solid picks, but the catch of all of this is once we have made our 12 total picks, so 4 picks apiece for each of us, we will then put our picks on display, and we'll do a round of voting on the social medias to see who won the draft, who composited the best fast food team. All right. Jared is on the clock. Nerd Jared is on the clock. When you're ready, let me know. Or do you have a pick ready to go, Jared?
I do have a pick ready to go. I'm just kind of keeping track of this myself, too, so. Audio. I like that. For the first pick in the fast food kings of stuff, I'm Roger Goodell. Thank you for joining us. And Nerd Jared has picked Brahms.
What? All right, Jared. Why did you go with Brahms for the first pick of the draft?
So Brahms is fast food, but a lot of people outside of the South and sort of like Oklahoma, Texas area, which is kind of still the South, have never heard of Brahms because it's very regional. It's not nationwide, but we have a Brahms about 20 minutes from me, and every time I go there, it's like it doesn't matter. Brahms, if you don't know, and you're watching this and you don't know what Brahms is, think of Dairy Queen, only way better. The fries are better. The burgers are better. The chicken's better. Ice cream and stuff like that shakes, and they're like, Brahms is just, it's just Brahms, man. It's like, how could you not take Brahms? Number one, it's a token staple in the South. I'm sorry you people out there in California have never got a Brahms. Please do not move here to try. I mean, you can come and visit and try a Brahms and realize it's better than Jack in the Box or In-N-Out Burger. But just get your stuff and go back to California. We don't want you here. Sorry, California. I'm not sorry. So that's why I picked Brahms. And also, if you don't know, Brahms is also kind of like every Brahms has got kind of a little grocery store inside of it too. So it's like a fast food restaurant on one side and a little bitty grocery store on the other side. And Brahms just overall, man, that's my pick. You can't beat Brahms.
I knew that. Okay, so we have our first pick underway. Mr. Cack is on the clock, and all right, listen. I'm gonna make this very, very simple. This may not be a sexy pick, but this is the most talented because we got versatility. We got damn good fries, basically crack cocaine on them fries. We have the best fountain Coca-Cola ever. And we have an ungodly breakfast menu. It's not big, it's not wide, it's not the most menuous thing ever, and they've reduced some of their stuff. And every now and then, though, they put spicy nuggets on the menu, and I buy the crap out of those things, and it tears my bowels apart. With the second pick in the 2024 Rage You Nerds Fast Food Draft, I am going with the titan of industry, McDonald's.
Oh,
man.
McDonald's off the board quick. TJ, you kind of got screwed in the first round here.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But
I
got some doozies coming up, so we're okay. Honestly, a lot of these are based off of the breakfast menu because that's what I get.
I know what you're taking. I know what you're taking. Number one.
So,
would you like to trade?
not this round.
So TJ,
I was just gonna say, like even with McDonald's, like I think like their hash browns, first thing, like those are bar none the best hash browns I've ever had. All right, I am ready for the third pick in the 2024 fast food draft. I choose Chick-fil-A.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh yes, and it's because of the breakfast. I'm not gonna lie, it's because of the breakfast. I have probably some of the best bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits I've ever had. Even though I had a coworker tell me one time, she walked in, she goes, "Why does it smell like dog food in here?" And I didn't know why it smelled like dog food, but for some reason, my breakfast smelled like dog food. But it tastes so damn good.
It tastes so good.
It was so good. And I was like, it's my breakfast. I said, I don't care if it smells like dog food. I am still eating it.
I'll say this. Chick-fil-A has, you can substitute out, so I like their Cobb salad. You can substitute out the nuggets for a spicy chicken fillet, like from the spicy chicken sandwich. And that just hits so good. And you put on the little beard battered little pepper bag that they give you. I basically just have a spicy salad, a spicy Cobb salad. I love their eggs in the salad too. It may give me salmonella. I don't care. I know that's the lettuce. The lettuce might, but whatever. They have such a good salad. Chick-fil-A goes hard. I know people hate on it because it's the Lord's chicken, but gosh dang, does it go hard.
Because it's not open on Sundays.
On Sundays, that is a negative.
My ass is not in a town where they have Chick-fil-A on Sundays anyway, so I don't care that it's not open on Sundays. I care that it's open when I go there for breakfast. And I don't go there on Sundays.
I thought you were about to say my ass isn't open on Sundays either.
Some Sundays it ain't. I don't know. I'm trying to choose. There's two of them.
Yeah, take your time. You're on the clock.
All right. I'm gonna go a little bit outside the box here. By outside the box, I mean outside of our area. I am choosing for the first pick of the second round, In-N-Out.
Oh.
Oh.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this: best damn fast food hamburger I've ever had.
Interesting.
I mean, the one time that I've had it, and the fact that like the bun was damn near see-through from so much grease on that hamburger, it was just so good. I mean, it was like a stained glass mirror or stained glass window. I mean, it was just like, it's like, I know I said I wanted a bun, but I was just dripping. It was so good.
Where Chick-fil-A is the Lord's chicken, In-N-Out is the Lord's burger.
Indeed.
I saw Jesus in the bun.
Wow. Okay, In-N-Out. So that's one of those ones I've never had myself, but people talk it up so much that it does hold like this mythic place in my mind that like, I gotta try it at some point before I die. All right.
The only reason it wasn't my number one pick is because I didn't want someone to get Chick-fil-A.
That's a draft strategy. That's a draft strategy. I think NFL owners do that.
Fact that I've spent
Michael
more money
Penix
at
Jr.
I spent more money at Chick-fil-A. Might as well spend more.
With the second pick, man, I must have burgers on the brain because I'm also going the burger route. The burger places are starting to fly off the board. You gotta pop while the kitchen's hot. So I am taking a place. And listen, they got a good, solid breakfast option also. They have salads. They can be a bit iffy. They got good burgers. They got some good burgers that pop up seasonally. But they have a very underrated chicken strip quality to them as well. I am taking Whataburger. I didn't even mention the best thing.
Wow.
I didn't even mention the best thing about Whataburger. The spicy ketchup is my crack cocaine. I go to Walmart and buy big actual ketchup bottles of Whataburger branded spicy ketchup because I need it in everything that deserves ketchup. So not steak. But everything else that deserves ketchup gets my spicy Whataburger ketchup. Listen, am I picking a place because of ketchup for the most part? You damn right I am. But Whataburger, they've also, oh man, they've got, it's like a, oh gosh, what is it called? It's like sweet barbecue where they mix a couple sauces together. It's like a sweet jam with like barbecue sauce also mixed in there. Onions, like the caramelized onions. Oh God, they use 2 different types of cheese. Man, it's orgasm in a greasy bun, man. It is good.
Orgasm in a greasy bun. I want that on a shirt. Yeah, are we good? Do you think we should do that? Well, I'm locked in, man. I'm locked in. Nobody else picked him. I'm locked in. There's a picture of a dog. I should have cleared that out first. And I've got headphones on. Didn't I do this last week too?
Yeah, well, right. TJ yes. called you last week.
Oh, that's right. All right. That's the funniest damn segment. All right, yes, I do have my pick. My pick is in. And for my second selection in our 2024 fast food draft, I am going with something that I don't get to experience much anymore, but when I do, it's still a good thing. And the reason why it's a good thing is because, kind of like TJ said with Chick-fil-A, this fast food restaurant crosses the bar with everything they do. You want a biscuit and gravy in the morning? We got you. You want a sausage biscuit with the fluffiest, most softest biscuit ever? We got you. You want a big ass burger? We'll put some barbecue sauce on there. We'll throw some mushrooms on there. We'll throw some onions. I don't like any of those, by the way. I stole a pick. Hey, you got an option to trade. I'm not letting you trade. I don't want to trade. and the best part, and Arby's does this too, but these guys do it way better. You have the option. Do you want straight fries or do you want curly Q fries? So for my second pick in our draft, I am taking Hardee's.
Damn it. Good choice. Good choice.
And for depending on our regional listeners, that could also be known as Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr. Yeah, exact same menu, exact same, pretty much everything. So you might put a slash in there.
Man, it stinks. It feels like every Hardee's in the surrounding area has disappeared. But I used to love back in our hometown that we had a Hardee's. Oh man, that Hardee's breakfast. The biscuits were so big. Yep, you're on the clock again as we start round 3. So round 2 recap: we have In-N-Out, Whataburger, Hardee's. That is a burger-centric round.
Burger-centric round.
I know the experts probably thought, well, burgers tend to be kind of the top end. Burgers are like the quarterbacks of the fast food restaurant selections. Maybe that's not right. Maybe breakfast is like the quarterback of the fast food.
All right, Mr. Cack, ring the bell. With the 7th pick overall in the 2024 fast food draft, Nerd Jared is taking what many might consider the Cajun Lord's chicken.
Ooh,
what many might consider the best chicken restaurant outside of outside of Chick-fil-A. Your dog's getting worried?
Yeah, because he's hearing me go, damn it.
Oh. Did I steal another one from TJ?
Yes, you did.
At number 7, there's Louisiana down south. Love that chicken from Popeyes is my thing on the board.
That's such a good pick too.
Yeah, that was going to be my my backup if someone got Hardee's.
I think draft experts would say that it's kind of surprising that they dipped down to the third round, but I feel like it's because the menu is a little bit limited, right? It's solely chicken. There's no breakfast. There's no anything else. If you're going in with a chicken mindset. That said, the spicy chicken tenders, the way they do their spice is unlike most other places, and it is beautiful.
Yes.
It's not like McDonald's spicy McChicken where they take a regular McChicken and spit some sauce on it. It is baked into the breading. So you get spice in every bite, and it is ooh.
Here's my other thing about their chicken tenders. I don't know if they have, I'm sure they do, a timer and a heat gauge on the fryers, but like, dude, that breading, there's something about that breading. It's like Chick-fil-A. It's like biting into a Doritos taco and then having that moist, lovely chicken underneath it. It's like crunch. Ooh, there's a chicken in there. And it's just, and so like, and I'm weird too, because like I like their biscuits, and I'm one of those guys, like when I get a biscuit, I'll dip it in my mashed potatoes because, I need all the starch.
Yeah.
Every bit of the starch. It's like the guy asked me at the movie theater, is like, you want extra butter? I was like, yes, all of it.
I want all the butter.
Just whatever you can put in there. And matter of fact, fill that thing up with butter and then put some popcorn in there, and that'll be fine.
I'm up next. Oh, Lord, what am I going to do with my life? Well, ooh, God. Oh, I've got
the third
choices.
round?
Yeah, I've got choices. I've got choices, and I don't know what I want to do with them. That's not true. I know what I'm doing. Oh, God, I could go. So I'm at a point now where I could go for the sexy pick that I think people would love, or I go for the dirty pick that I think is going to get the job done. All right, what am I going to do?
He's got it.
All right, with the second pick in the third round, Mr. Keck selects. Listen, it may not be technically Mexican, but boy, does it hit. I am going with a place where you can get everything with the same 4 ingredients: cheese, meat, and some kind of shell, and whatever sauce you want to put on there. I am going with, maybe the meat is questionable. Maybe! But you know what never let me down? Women let me down. Sometimes my parents let me down. I've let myself down. But you know who never let me down? After the hours of 11 p.m. during college when I was inebriated. Taco Bell never let me down. You know who doesn't judge you when you walk in the door? Taco Bell. Waffle House also, but Taco Bell. Because they know that if you're in here after a certain point at night, you need them, and they need you. And I've learned that their app really kind of seals the deal for me. It's kind of like a draft pick having like a solid family, like Marvin Harrison Jr. Like, not only are you getting a really good athlete, but like his dad was a pro, so you know he's also gonna be good. Taco Bell's not just a solid food choice. It's reasonably priced for the most part. I know the prices have went up, but it's still pretty reasonable, all things considered. But the app, man. You can do so much customization from just the app. Not every fast food restaurant has that kind of functionality. There's a lot of suckage in the fast food app landscape. And since COVID, or if we can refer to that word or not, I've gotten so used to using apps to cut down my wait time and my processing time going through drive-thrus, because why be just simple and take the leisurely way when you can expedite the leisurely way with fast food drive-ins or drive-thrus? So Taco Bell is what I'm going with. The app is good. It's good. I've been crushing some Taco Bell here recently. And you may get explosive diarrhea, but as a connoisseur of fast food, you're getting explosive diarrhea almost anything that you eat from our list.
All right.
All right, TJ.
My selection
TJ
has
gets the
been
next 2
made.
picks. Ooh.
All right, so for my third round pick, I'm picking another place I've only been to once, but I keep wanting to go back to because it made such a good impression. I am going with Five Guys Burgers.
Oh,
TJ is like racking up the burger places.
And the main reason is because whenever I went there the last time, I get my burger and my fries, right? And they
in
put
a
the burger
greasy old bag.
and they put the burger in there. And then instead of, like, oh, you want a small fry or medium fry or large fry or regular fry or whatever, so, they sit there and go, okay, you want fries? So they set a cup in the bag and they just dump all the freaking fries in the bag that they can get in there. And they're like, here you go. And I'm like,
there's your
damn,
fries.
that's a lot of fries. I'm like, everyone was telling me, it's like, oh, you want fries? Yeah, you're gonna want fries, and just order a regular because that's way more than you're gonna want. And I'm
And you're like, yeah,
whatever.
whatever.
And I'm like, I get it. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, where's the burger? I have to dig for the burger and pull out the burger, and the bag's still half full with greasy fries, and it's just, oh, it was so good.
It's just beautiful.
It is.
9 days later, you still have French fries.
Yeah. So
it's a good fry, man. It's a good fry.
It was a good burger too.
Yeah,
it's a good burger. Yeah, it's a good burger. It's a good burger.
I feel like their burger. I can't remember if it's Five Guys or Freddy's, but I feel like their burgers are like haphazardly put together. It's good, but like when you take it out of the bag, you're like,
Five Guys. Whenever I was there, it wasn't something that was sitting there like like you see on a commercial. It was literally like wrapped in tin foil, like here's your burger, and then you open it up and you're like, oh wow, how am I gonna just fucking shove it in my face?
I think there's an
reach
air
into this
of,
bag, grab a handful of fries.
I think there's an air of these Five Guys don't give a rat's ass about you and proper etiquette, and like, what do you want? It's like a burger. It's like, fine, take it, get out of here.
All right, I gotta think about this because I got a good list here to go through.
Dak Prescott. No.
Yeah. I choose Jamarcus Russell. I'm going to pay way too damn much money and get nothing in return.
Well, it turns out you could have paid anything and you would have got nothing in return with Jamarcus Russell.
Yeah.
That's a football reference for all you non-football fans.
Slim Chickens.
Oh, Slim
nice
Chickens. Very nice.
Yeah. It was between that or two others, and I was like, you know what? I haven't chosen a chicken joint yet, and you already picked Popeyes, you bastard. So the next one is Slim Chickens. I went there. Yeah, it's like, oh, get the chicken strips and the gravy and the fries, and it's just so good.
I like Slims.
Yeah,
I do like Slims too. They've got a cayenne ranch.
Oh.
So they've got a cayenne ranch dipping sauce, but then they did this for a limited time and then they got rid of it, but then they brought it back full time. Cayenne ranch rub for their wings.
I'm in.
Woo! Woo, baby.
I'm in.
Baby. That's some good wings. They got a really underappreciated dessert because I don't think I never go to fast food restaurants and
right.
dessert outside of like Brahms. Outside of Brahms, DQ, places like that where dessert is just kind of, you're there, it's a dessert place, why not also get that with everything else? They're little mason jars with like pudding and stuff in it.
Oh gosh.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Every time my birthday pops up, because I have the Slims app, I get a free one of them jars of pudding and I go eat the crap out of that. I do some naughty things to that mason jar.
So I doubt for your last one you're picking Sonic. So I will say real quick about Sonic that Sonic has one of the best prepackaged honey mustards in the history of honey mustard, and I'll fight somebody over that. Now
I like the gravy for their chicken strips. They don't do it anymore. They don't do that anymore.
Good. Yeah,
it was good.
For days.
I remember when it was 50-cent corn dogs.
Yeah,
and I want Joe Biden to answer for this crime against me.
Didn't it used to be like 25-cent corn dogs?
I think they were.
I think they were at one point.
Donald Trump, Obama, and whomever else has served as president before that point. All the president's men to get together and tell me, I want Hillary Clinton to answer for this crime. I want Benjamin Netanyahu.
Jack's got his pick.
Oh, man, I played the sound effect thinking I was coming into this. God. Oh, God. There's so many choices. There's so many good options. Oh, I am sad that I don't get a chicken option. Because I think all the good chicken options are gone. Now, I say that there's one other option. I just don't know if I could pick them.
It's not
Zaxby's.
a good one.
Yeah, I know. I don't. Well, so Zaxby's is a good one, but I'm not going to pick them either. The one I was thinking of,
No.
which the gravy's the gravy's
Yes.
fire.
Yeah.
The gravy's fire. The chicken skin's actually fire too. The breading. The everything else kind of dips in quality. Oh gosh. So then I was thinking maybe a sandwich specialty. But you know what? I'd been thinking about this originally, and I thought that I would make this my fourth pick, and then I no, never mind. I've changed my mind. I figured out where I'm going. It's not what I was originally thinking, and it wasn't the other side choices, but it's a chicken option. I forgot there was still a chicken option on the board that had left my mind, but has come back to me so thunderously strong. There's a lovely location with a green roof called Wingstop.
Wingstop, nice.
And they have, listen, of course they have wings, both bone in, bone out, or as some people call them, chicken nuggets. But not only can you get your choice of the different varieties of sauce and tossed, but they're French fries. Their French fries are unsung heroes. Maybe not as quantity high as Five Guys, but they are a solid, just random assortment of potato cuts. There's no rhyme or reason to what kind of fry you're gonna get, but then they use like the sugar salt. It's got like that sweet taste to it while also being salty, and their ranch. I don't know where they get their ranch. I don't know how they make their ranch, but like my other choices, they've included crack cocaine into it, and their house ranch is so dang good. So yeah, I'm going Wingstop, man. I'm going Wingstop.
Wingstop.
So I haven't had Wingstop yet. I don't know what I'd consider
I actually haven't either.
fast food restaurant.
I still think it is.
So that's an interesting question. I think it gets really. I think if you don't have a drive-through, it does become a little bit more questionable.
Yeah,
I would say that if your primary form of food is we're gonna box it up in styrofoam and you get the hell out of here, I feel like that's still constant. I mean, if it doesn't count,
if it has like if it's got like a bar and it's got like a big dining area or whatnot,
that's fair.
Five Guys didn't have drive-through.
No, but I don't think Slim Chickens does either.
Yeah, see, there we go.
Well,
We
some
should've-
Slims do. Some Slims
Some
do have
Slims
a
do.
drive-through.
But I
We
mean,
should
like,
define the parameters.
Yeah,
that's fair. Culver's would have been my substitute.
See,
Culver's
Culver's is another one I've never had, but I know they got one up in
Oh,
Rogers.
they got custard. Oh, they got frozen custard. Oh God, it's so good. It's so good.
All right, so I'm about to blow all of your minds for my last pick here. Pick number 12. It's a lock with me, and I can't think it. And yes, this is nationwide. They have 1,150 stores nationwide, which seems like a small number, or does it? I don't know. Anyway, but I'm kind of going off cuff here because this place is not exactly known for breakfast, but they do have some killer sandwiches. But more importantly, they have killer things that are in their name. So for my last pick in the draft, Mr. Irrelevant, which I don't think is irrelevant at all, I am taking the one, the only tropical smoothie.
I knew you was going to pick that.
Smoothie.
I didn't add it to my list because I knew specifically
Smoothie.
that you were going to end up picking that.
Jared was gonna do it.
That's a real interesting choice. That's outside the box. That's outside the box. That is definitely, that could easily be the Brock Purdy of this draft.
I literally Googled fast food joints just to see like what all popped up, like names and stuff like that. Just kind of scroll through what we have in Fort Smith, right?
Yeah.
And like tropical smoothie popped up, and I'm like, I bet Jared chooses that. I'll skip it.
But let us know. Let us go to our social media. If Spotify lets you do something in comments, do that. If YouTube does. So comment in YouTube if you're watching this on YouTube, and let us know who wins the draft. There'll probably be an image posted with all the things because you probably don't remember the things I just said. Let us know what was snubbed and what your fast food draft would be. Who are your top 4 picks? All right, Raging Nerds, we're out. Bye!
Hashtag Team Jared.
Hashtag D's nuts. All right.
Hashtag D's nuts.
Hashtag you're all gonna lose.